Welcome to a time of Bible readings and hymns with your host, David Kenny of the Wadsworth Church of Christ on Westgood Avenue in Wadsworth, Ohio.
When the moonlight glows, comfort me, O gentle Savior, hold me closer to thy breast, for I can't go on without thee. You're my guide and I'm your guest. Will I ever walk beside thee? For so many leave with doubt. Oh, the light would be as darkness. I could never be without. On your path the darkness never bids a hindrance to the way. See, the end grows ever brighter, though the sun has closed its day. Time will pass and leave me fainting as my eyes long for the goal, but my spirit is uplifted. You're the one who saves my soul.
James chapter 5. Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which hath reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and hath long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. Grudge not one against another, brethren, lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door. Take, my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering affliction and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. And above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath. But let your yea be yea, and your nay, nay, lest ye fall into condemnation. Is any among you afflicted? Let him pray. Is any merry? Let him sing psalms. Is any sick among you? Let him call for the elders of the church, and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. And if he have committed sins, they shall be forgiven him. Confess your faults one to another, and pray for one another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Elias was a man subject to light passions as we are, and he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months. And he prayed again, and the heaven gave rain, and the earth brought forth her fruit. Brethren, if any of you do err from the truth, and one convert him, let him know that he which converteth the sinner from the error of his way shall save a soul from death, and shall hide a multitude of sins.
Use me, Lord, to teach the unlearned mind. Use me, Lord, to reach the fallen child. For I know it's not from me, but your vessel I can be. So, dear Lord, May my hands be holy when I kneel in prayer. May my life be holy when I praise. Help me, Lord, respect the role you've given me. May I serve with honor all my days. May I serve with honor in the role you've given me. And may I never go beyond my place as I serve my Savior and I give you praise. Help me follow the truth and I'll be saved. May my hands be holy when I kneel in prayer. May my life be holy when I praise. Help me, Lord, respect the role you've given me. May I serve with honor all my days.
When the rivers run, when shines the sun, we can clearly see the masterpiece of God. When the moonlight glows, when blooms a rose, there can be no doubt it was God who made it all. When the rivers run, when the rivers run, when the rivers run, when the breezes blow, when falls the snow, autumn leaves make way for a blanket frosty white. When the songbirds sing, is free. It's a melody reinforcing God's design. When the breezes blow, when the breezes blow, when the breezes blow. When the oceans roll, waves reach the shore. It's a power of God's creation on display. In the setting sun, when day is done, an array of color takes my breath away. When the oceans roar, when the oceans roar, when the oceans roar, when the oceans roar. Come without money, come without price. Jesus hath made the great sacrifice. Gladly he suffered at Calvary. Heed the great call, salvation is free. Hear his call so tenderly. Incline thine ear and come unto night.
Bible Readings and Hymns with your host, David R. Kenny, with the Church of Christ in Wadsworth, Ohio. Recorded at WCTV Studios, with music provided by Andy Robison. www.churchofchristssongs.com. Bible Readings and Hymns has been produced by the Gospel Broadcasting Network.
When the moon